Mental toughness, it's built, it's trained. It's not something you're born with, but you're going to have to earn it every single day. Mental toughness, it's not something you're given. You have to take it. Most people misunderstand what mental toughness actually is. It's not yelling. It's not pretending that everything's good and you're not nervous. It's not acting fearless. Mental toughness is the ability to stay committed to your standard when things get uncomfortable. One of the biggest lies in athletic performance is this idea that confidence and toughness show up before the work. I got news for you. They don't. Mental toughness, it's developed through repeated exposure to discomfort. It's built every single time you do what needs to be done, especially when you don't feel like it. The most mentally tough athletes I've had the privilege of coaching, they still train when they're tired. The mentally tough leader still shows up when things aren't going their way. The mentally tough competitor responds to adversity instead of reacting emotionally. That's why toughness is less about emotion and more about your identity. Because elite performers, they're not asking, how do I feel today? They don't entertain that question. They ask, who am I committed to being today? And who I am today, does that align with what I want for my goals? If I want to be a billionaire, am I acting like a billionaire? If I want to be an all-pro, am I acting like an all-pro? If I want to be in the big leagues, am I acting like a big leaguer? That's a huge difference. You see, feelings fluctuate, your standards don't. Anybody can be disciplined when it's easy. Anybody can be positive after they have success in results. And anybody can be confident when they're winning. But mental toughness shows up when you're losing, when there's doubt, when there's fatigue and exhaustion or frustration. Toughness is choosing discipline. That's the separator. I think one of the best examples of this is the idea of the bamboo tree. And you've probably heard me talk about how years after the bamboo tree gets planted and there's watering every single day, nothing is appearing above the surface. Not for 4 years. There's no visible growth. There's no major progress. Nothing impressive, remotely impressive. But underground, those roots are expanding. Strength is being developed. The foundation is being built. And then suddenly in year 4, your senior year, in that short period of time, the bamboo shoots up rapidly. See, most people quit during the underground season. Mental toughness is training the process when nobody else can see the progress. And that's where elite performers separate themselves from emotional performers. Emotional performers, they need immediate results. They need immediate gratification to stay committed. Elite performers, they understand the work is working even when the results haven't arrived, even when the growth is happening beneath the surface. Remember, we got to nurture and grant and grow those roots if we want to produce the fruit. We can't just want the fruit of the tree. We got to take care of the roots of the tree. That's why process matters more than outcome. You see, the scoreboard is delayed feedback. Your habits are the real truth. Mental toughness, waking up when nobody's watching, early, preparing when you don't feel motivated, doing it anyway, controlling your response after adversity, staying steady when your emotions or life want to pull you off course. See, the truth is that pressure doesn't destroy people, it exposes preparation. When adversity hits, you're not going to rise to your goals, you're going to fall to your level of training. That's why the best in the world, they obsess over consistency, they obsess over routines, over standards. Not because it's exciting all the time, but because they understand that toughness is built in ordinary moments. This workout matters. This breath matters. Your response matters. Your choices matter. And you're either training discipline or distraction. You're either training toughness or weakness. And the powerful part is that mental toughness is available to you right now. It's available to anyone willing to practice it daily. Not someday, but today and every day. Mental toughness. It isn't about never struggling. It's about refusing to surrender your standards when you do. And if you want to invest more into mental performance, check out my Mental Performance Daily podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. Head over to briancain.com. If you're an athlete, check out my free course for athletes. If you're a coach, check out my free course for coaches. And let's stop talking about mental toughness and let's start being about it. Dominate the day.